Nobody likes double 5. Not many people like double 2.
8.
And this leg has got away from Simon.
78.
And you have to say, it's after that really dodgy visit of 44.
Well, Darius to steal this one against the darts. Double 12. Well, that looked very, very good from Darius Lamanowski, but it is a strange old game we've got here.
To throw first. Game on.
I think Simon's trying to sneak them underneath as well. He's a very gifted player. Double 16 for 3-3.
9.
Not to be. Can things be turned around? Is Darius going to have trouble on the doubles? And can Whitlock get himself a bonus leg?
54.
Well, leaves himself 160.
That could be a friend. And it was. You just saw the little shimmer of
something of that ability.
Yeah, it's a loopy throw. You can see the way that his head and his right shoulder climb as he throws. He's trying to push the dart through the air, whereas Whitlock is one of the hardest throwers on the planet. Double 11. Oh, yes, that's a beauty.
Simon Whitlock.
Beautiful shot to level things up after 8, but look at the ferocity of the throw of Whitlock. It's basically getting the dart.
60 left after 9 darts for the Wizard, and Darius Lamanowski not even down to a finish on his own throw. We've only seen a 2-leg gap in this game once, when Whitlock was 3-1 up, and then he blew a load of darts for a 4-1 lead, and then it just went back to being a really tight game back and forth. That's a dreadful dart. You know what he's trying to do, get it out of the way of double top, but it's cost him a dart at double. It does not matter. Double top pin, first time of asking for the second leg running. It is a break of throw, and for the second time in the match, Whitlock. Pressure from Darius Lamanowski. Can he wrap it up? The Wizard, double 18.
25.
Not just yet.
I think Whitlock was giving that double 18 a bit of a stare there. I think he's surprised he missed it. Darius is not going to get a shot at that double. He will think in his own mind that the game is up.
100.
Whitlock's played superbly here to get himself into the last 16 for tonight's draw. It's double 9.
Simon Whitlock is making a meal of this. It is now 4 match darts missed by the Wizard, and Lamanowski to break the Whitlock throw wants double top. And this game isn't done just yet, because Darius Lamanowski, when he is allowed a dart at a double, he is hitting it.
Whitlock doesn't get the treble, but he does have a shot at the bull for his 5th match dart, and that one is the closest of the lot.
Darius Lamanowski. Does he go at the bullseye first dart? He does. 17 segment. Back to the bull. Can he nestle in alongside that first dart? He can, and he does, and he holds the pose, and he loves that one, Darius.
Well said, Dan. That marker was a thing of beauty. He might leave himself on 81 here, or something smaller.
Well, that is an 11th 180, and it would be fitting if that is the shot that sets up Simon Whitlock's victory, because it has been this incredible maximum hitting from the Wizard that has given him opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Now, he's needed a fair few of them, but he's got loads here. Double 16. It is there, and Simon Whitlock closes it out with a spectacular leg of darts. But it was the 180 hitting from the Wizard. He's conjuring up the magic once again, just as he's been doing in the big team.
Well, he said that Gabe was a gentle soul. He's a darting equivalent of Teddy Ruxpin.
Well, that he may be, but
81.
Keep an eye out for the Ton Plus checkouts, because over the Super Series, Gabriel Clemens was hitting more of them than anybody in the world. And he was winning a lot of games as well. Gurney wants double 16. and breaks the throw for a 3-1 lead, and the Northern Irishman snatches those darts out the board. He's not a happy camper, and he can't go through his normal rhythmic process, and he's worried, and he's thinking about the enormity of it, and he's like, do not miss, do not miss. And what does he do? He misses. He misses again, and he loses. And at that point, we didn't think Peter Wright might ever beat MVG in a big TV final, and then of course he became world champion. How about this for a ton plus checkout from big Gabriel Clemens? That's what he's been doing, and he's been doing it more regularly than anybody of late, and it is an enormous weapon to have in your arsenal. Yes. Chalk up another 135, and that means Gabriel Clemens leaves 46 after 9, and if there was any doubt that Clemens might not have a lead at the mid-session break, this would banish it. And the finishing continues to be excellent for Gabriel Clemens. He has bullied Daryl Gurney in that final leg before the break. 6-4 he leads, and I believe we're going to a break now. Yeah, looks like Gabriel's heading off. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. All because he didn't need to. He was on the road. Gurney, not in the Premier League this year, gives that one a bit of shoulder to maximise that visit. He's going to have to probably put in a few more hours at home as opposed to on the road now. 57 for Bull. He had that similar sort of guide for the Bull that Lamanowski had in the last match. But it is Gurney to get within one again at double 10. Eagle-eyed. And accurate. Oh, this is getting good again. Well, I tell you what, the last couple of legs we've seen hold to throw with Gabriel Clemens taking out 90 to getting the last 3 of this contest. Well, Gabriel just being allowed to move around the board and set things up, because the problem is Daryl finds himself in a position where he's just not allowed any more mistakes, really. He's if he has a poor leg, it's game over. Double 3. And once again, last dart in hand, and Gabriel Clemens remonstrates himself because he... 1-2-1 for the match for Gabriel Clemens. Gurney needs to find one treble. It's just not enough pressure. Not enough pressure. I know that 146 could go, but he's not making life as hard as it could be for Gabriel Clemens. And again, he just chips away at it in the knowledge that he's probably going to come back. Oh, he's not going to go 19s. I'm surprised, because he's a double 16 merchant. Why wouldn't you go 6 19s for double 16? But it hasn't gone to plan. And that double 16 segment, ironically, could be the target for Gabriel. Well, he's jumped that and he's gone to double 8, and he has done the job in quick, smart fashion. Gabriel Clemens seems to have the wood on Daryl Gurney. He seems to like playing super chin because he always seems to pick up a victory. He is in the hat. Doesn't matter what happens in however many legs the match lasts, as long as when it comes to throwing the winning dart, you're the person throwing it. And admittedly, you can have a slightly more stress-free life if you don't Paul Nicholson it and go 5-0 up, miss match darts, go 5-all and survive match darts. It's like Chris Dorby's dad used to say to me all the time, makes it exciting. It does make it exciting. There was hit the 18, but you don't want Chris to hit double top again. Just came out of the hand a little bit late, that one. And JB does get 3 clean at double 16 to get his first leg in a while. 2 8s. Last start. And you can see the exasperation from that young man. He is absolutely furious with himself. First 2 darts are pretty good. That last one at double 4 wasn't much. And double 10 is there, and it's turning into a bit of a rout at this rate. It's one-way traffic. But like we talk about good, they both came through classics yesterday. One of them is going home. Yeah, we'll certainly get one title contender from that, but one of them will see their hopes brought to an end. I think it's only a matter of time before we see John Brown's very creditable debut at the UK Open brought to an end. I can say from experience that when you've got
really good confidence going into a match, and you're getting drubbed. You feel like you're in this really hollow place. Well, Dorby is now in a very good place, 10 legs in, and he's on Dream Street, 9 legs to 1. He only requires one more to find himself in the hat for tonight.
Yeah, he really has. When John Brown has managed to put something together, Chris Dorby has managed to hit him back harder. 14 segment to wrap it up on the bullseye.
42.
Well, he didn't like that one at all. Match dart missed. Will he get more in this leg?
Great lie for the 60. A very finely thrown dart.
100.
But the writing is on the wall as Chris Dorby looks to finish the job. 10 for double 16 has been done earlier in the match, Dan.
It has. And he does it again because Chris Dorby gets the job done in double quick time for the loss of only one leg. It has been a very, very good weekend. A fabulous learning experience for John Brown.
To put any pressure on that 84, you expect them from JC.
I also think just in terms of popularity, the number of people that have just completely, particularly over the World Championship, where they might not have seen a great deal of Dirk van Dijvenbode before. Oh, didn't like that one, and neither did Dirk. You can see the reaction. A number of people who watched Dirk and go, this guy's great. I love watching this guy. Oh, I love watching this. I love watching this double 7. Oh, Ferret. Classy stuff from Johnny the Ferret. 2-0. Picking Dirk's pocket after he missed the big number.
Boy, is he playing well right now. Vincent van der Voort, where they can attain that huge statistic. And Martin Schindler's a great example of that. But Johnny Clayton, the amount of times he's put these big averages in now,
83.
we're starting to realise just how good he is.
Johnny Clayton averaging 109, 110. It's not a once-a-year thing. It happens. It happens not regularly, but it happens. And it doesn't surprise you that much when it does. So clinical. So clinical. I'm not sure he can miss double 12. This is absolutely brutal.
129. I think it was 42.94 off the top of my head. And of course, they did it in 1 dart averages back then. So the Welsh proclivity for big averages is not just Johnny Clayton, it's others. Can Dirk get a double? Well, if this goes, Dirk might just put his darts down.
Well, they're the first darts at the outer ring that Dirk has had to try and win a leg. He will get more, though.
99.
Ferret just leaves himself on 62. And Dirk's in the game. Here we go. Stomps to the board.
What I like there is it's not one of those ironic hands in the air celebrations as if to say, oh, finally got a leg. It was one of, right, okay, let's kick on from here. But maybe he was just taking a break from doing the right thing.
I mean, yeah, I mean, at least we know that he's still Johnny Clayton. It's not somebody else. Because he's made a silly mathematical choice.
I've seen a lot of people use the bullseye for 66 this weekend. Double 16, and he can hit that with his eyes closed.
You know, it doesn't matter if you're making a choice which only gives you 1 dart at double instead of 2. It doesn't matter if you only need 1 dart. Well, what the 4 and playing the darts that we're seeing him play, or have seen him play for the last year, that's when we really started to notice how good a player he was turning into. And maximum leaves tops, and he's going to get darts to get a second leg, and look, he just stomps around the stage. He just owns the stage, Dirk van Dijvenbode.
You know he's there when you're playing him. I played him a couple of times. You know he's around you. Tops. In. Great game. And I know it's 6-2, and it's a dominant performance, but there's a mini Dirk there. Did you see that? The mini Dirk dance.
He's averaging around 109 himself, Dirk van Dijvenbode.
That game deserves one of these. We saw one yesterday with Michael Smith. Possibly. Oh, I was just going to do the go Johnny go, but it's no Johnny no.
112.
1 treble required. Oh yeah, I could see him moving over to the 18s, but didn't work out, and it might be 7-3 going into the break. There's the 25. There's the tops, and Johnny Clayton back to his clinical best. He was broken by Dirk van Dijvenbode. He broke straight back, and the Ferret is in charge of this one. A magnificent standard from these two, averaging way over 100, the pair of them. But it is this title, then I think you should probably re-evaluate that.
It is kind of comical that he's not in the top 16. Can you think about that for a second?
That could change very, very quick. That could change by tomorrow night at this rate. In fact, if Johnny Clayton were to pick up £100,000 for winning this, he'd be in the top 10, more than likely.
57, Johnny required 81.
He knows a thing or two about an 81. This one is for 3 of them in the match. Job done. Wow, Johnny Clayton, just wow. Look at Dirk's reaction. Oh, we can't do that. We're not supposed to do that. But everybody can be impressed with that display.